How's it hanging, guys? Welcome back to another episode of, well, everyone's favourite Konosuba. Now, obviously, in the last episode, there was quite a few misunderstandings. And left off still in the dustiness household. And the prosecutor just barged in with Megumin in tow. Obviously, something didn't quite go right, and we should jump straight back into the action. I'm glad that Lalatina is now back in the forefront of the show, not in the sidelines anymore. I'm pretty sure all of you just want me to get on with it and play the episode, so, let's go! Let me guess, it was something to do with Megumin. Oh. If it's something to do with the dungeon, then it's Aqua. Well, darkness obviously had nothing to do with it. It was Aqua. What did she do? Did she put up like one of those walls she did on the graveyard, which is why the mansion was haunted? She looks so pleased with herself. I just can't think of why. Okay, I couldn't figure out why it was a problem. I kind of got it now. She put up a barrier to stop the monsters getting in. So where are they going to go? Poor maid Aqua. Not exactly monsters. There must be something else going on here. They're like tiny puppets. Are they bobbleheads? This is really unassuming. Couldn't happen to a better, more deserving person. Okay, well, the explosion doesn't seem too bad, I guess. She missed it, didn't she? It's amazing that her hair stayed in place. Well, at least Megumin is kind of open about the fact that she can't really defeat explosion puppets with explosion magic in a dungeon. She's traumatized again. Someone go and get the cage. Yep. And you know he will. I don't think he's past, like, leaving the prosecutor down there as well. It's all about self-preservation with Kazuma. She must love it here, then, yeah. They're all terrified of him. And darkness is just running in. Basically spotless. It is a good reintroduction of the character. They did it well. In case you had forgotten her. So they made out of dirt. The little puppet is bowing. So he's a demon, is he? Well, he doesn't look that threatening, so yeah, probably is. The fact that he's dressed so can't think of the word. I thought Wiz maintained the barriers as well. Pretty much the same in any mythology. Is that how demons get their sustenance? So does he control those little puppets? I'll take that as a yes. Okay. So he knows quite a lot about them as well. So he wants to die? And okay, so he wants to die as a overlord of a dungeon. And what's going to be in the box? What's in the box? If anyone gets that reference. Okay. And then he kills them all. Oh no, okay, that's him dying, just happy. So he's got a somewhat unorthodox death wish. Since he has meticulously planned out how he wants to die, I'm assuming that it's quite lame how it actually turns out. Oh yeah, hasn't used it yet. Squirming, yeah. I thought she would have liked that embarrassment there. So he's a demon that knows all about, well, their lives, and we use it against them, but so far it's just embarrassment. Is his. Well, embarrassment and exploding dolls. It seems like he's choreographed this entire interaction. There's a lot of tension. Well, at least she's somewhat kept her constitution. She can hit the dolls, but not him. It's Kazuma. He's hiding behind a pillar, of course. Don't announce your attack. That's... No. Come on. Really? I mean, I did say it was going to be lame, but come on. Oh, red flag. Yep. Oh, interesting. So his being is held within the mask, not the body. We just got her back. Is she now going to be half darkness, half demon? I never understand that when you get possessed. Why does your voice become whatever it is that's possessed you? It's not like they're changing your vocal cords. Is it her all the skill points she put into her defense, or is it the sheer her masochism and the pleasure she's gaining from it? Just slowly complete your task while this internal struggle. I like this. They're... It took the body possession, basically everything with demons and whatnot has, and is playing it up quite nicely. Piqued her interest. He can't sound... Oh, now they're stuck. He doesn't sound entirely scary with darkness interjecting all the time. I doubt it. How does she manage to stop blushing instantly when the personality switches? Well, she's enjoying it, isn't she? I doubt it. Once again, you're shouting that out. Plus, there's a whole bunch of adventurers and Megumin and Aqua waiting outside. As much as he can choreograph his little speeches and read people's minds and whatnot, shares the name. There she is. Come smell me, make sure. Of course. All he really needs to say to get on Aqua's bad side is to mention Eris being better. It was either, I can't remember his name. I don't know if it even said his name. I haven't been paying attention. Was it him moving or darkness moving? Because she wants to stay possessed for a while. Well, she's actually hitting them, so it's the demon in control in a minute. So he's picked up on the fact that she's strong. So it should also play into the fact that she can't hit anything using that logic. Hopefully this stays somewhat wholesome. Oh, it's because he's getting what he wanted. A big battle. You see, that seemed really set up. Like it was just acting to get the demon to come in close. But it's Aqua, so no, she is just panicking, crying. Nice. Easy. There we go. Because he's going to say something. He still has that I can't remember what it's called. He's got the demand to make of her, doesn't he? So all he has to say is something that would pique her interest. And it'll put her on the back foot. He gets more. She's not even going to try and defend against him, isn't she? He's not stealing it, he's just burning it off. Clever. It's gone. Well, it worked. It was actually clever. Yeah. Well, she's not undead, so a exorcism shouldn't really hurt that much. Everyone's still a bit close. Do you have time for this exposition? When it's sad, you have time for exposition. I kind of like this Vanir guy. And now the mask makes sense because of the duality of the two personalities. Nice. He got his big battle, so now he's accepting his fate. Is he gonna... He's gonna take blame again. At least Megumin gets a little action. It's been a while. Kind of missed these spell speeches. That was great linguistics by me. And everyone there is now dead. And darkness is fine. So he's got an official pardon. Cool. At least they got that. Do they get all the belongings back now for the trial? She's still wondering about that demand, isn't she? That's what this face is about. Oh, okay. Thumbnail. The mask was shattered, or at least in half. It's... Oh, it's her name. Right. I was going to think, why is she embarrassed of the praise she's getting? But no. You're not helping, Aqua. So that's now being recognised as well. What about Verdia? Or is that one just accepted? After the deductions. After deductions, 40 million. How are you going to screw this up, Kazuma? Come on, Aqua. Actually, this is a time for nature's beauty. Fine. Redemption. Okay, maybe that's the thumbnail. A little bit to unpack at the end. It was weird pacing. It wrapped up really succinctly, I felt. Like, far too quickly. It was like, oh, build up, build up, build up. End. There wasn't the cooling off, being able to appreciate the victory that usually happens after a big battle. It just skips straight to the, like, here's the medal scene. You know, it might have been different in the printed version. You know, manga, light novels, etc. Or it might be trying to lead on that the story about this certain event hasn't finished yet. And hopefully, because I kind of liked Vanir, and we got to see Verdia the Dullahan a couple of times. I mean, there have been throwaway like characters that they introduce and then just drop in this before, so it could be another one of them. But I feel if you're going to have demon generals, you got to have a bit more of a story to it than, oh, by the way, here's a dungeon, here's a demon general. Oh, you've won, cool, move on. But I'm glad that they've managed to negate the debt that has accumulated through, well, just a lot of misfortune, to be honest. And not all of it is completely tied to Aqua, surprisingly. We got to see more from Megumin, which was quite welcome. We haven't had a proper Baccalets for quite a while. And Darkness hit back in her stride, playing off her character. Is it a character flaw at this point, or is it just the basis for her her perversion? I mean, I think I said it in previous episodes, but they can all be brought around rather easily by very simple means. Darkness, play towards her perversions and her imagination. Aqua, basically just say she's not the best goddess. Eris is better, or take away her alcohol. It's kind of simple. Megumin, to embarrass and trick her, I'm not sure. But say she's a child, or challenge her saying she's not the strongest, then yeah, then you got her. And Kazmicus openly admits that he's trash. And that's why we love him. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and you join me again for more. Check the links down below for anything in case you're interested. And join me again for another episode. You gotta love Konosuba. If there's anything that's close to this, just how open it is to flip the script, and it's just a parody of the tropes while playing on them itself. It's a tightrope walk, but it seems to be doing it. If there's anything close to it and similar, let me know, because I'll be interested. But I'll see you in another episode. Hopefully you will continue being amazing until then. Wow.